So this is the Manker MK34. You can see the run times here. So you can do moonlight mode between 0, or rather 0.1 and 30 lumens. Low is 120 lumens, medium 1, 500 lumens, medium 2 is 1,000 lumens, high is 2,500 lumens, and then your turbo is 8,000 lumens. There's no time set on there, but that's a 23-second timer that's set on, and then it drops down to the 2,500 for 2 hours. It's a respective amount of light though. You can see you got your features. This does have strobe, SOS, as well as airplane beacon, or the aircraft beacon. But this is the little light. And that's the Manker. And those are your 12 emitters. So I think it's a beautiful flashlight. I like it. Very well made. Heatsink. Fits great in the hand. I mean, I have small hands, and this thing is barely bigger than my hand. Barely. And so when you're holding it at night, it's, I don't know, to me it's a perfect size. Your functions, that's your moonlight, and you can set that, like I said, between 0.1 and 30 lumens. If you go into the mechanics or the engineering mode, and that's your low, medium 1, medium 2, and then of course high. Double tap for strobe, or rather double tap for turbo. And then when you're in turbo, press once for strobe, SOS, and then the beacon. Then it has a battery function to let you know how your batteries are doing. It also has a lockout feature where you can lock the flashlight out, so that way you don't inadvertently hit the button while it's in your bag or pocket, if you have a bigger pocket on your pants. I don't know that this would fit in jean pockets. And then press and hold to turn it off. It's like a little transformer guy. Yeah, like I said, beautiful flashlight. It's perfect for being in the woods when you need a wall of light. And because it's a little bit older flashlight, the price on it is excellent. I'll put a link to Amazon, is where I picked it up. I think it was like $129. And then the batteries, I'm using the Orbitronics. I'll show that to you here. It takes 3 18650, and I'm using Orbitronics 3500 milliamp high drain, and you have to have a button top. If it's flat, it will not work because it has to press against that ring right here. So yeah, keep that in mind. I accidentally ordered the wrong ones. I got flat tops and it didn't work in the light at all. But we'll do some beam shots outside. Let's go do that now. Here I've got the Manker MK34. It's an older flashlight, a real small flashlight, fits in the palm of your hand. But I bought it because in the woods It just seems to be better to have something with a wall of light rather than something with throw. So just trying this out. So you've got moonlight mode, which is this. You see the woods. There's the creek as it goes up. And then got low. And then medium 1. And I'm shooting this on my S8 Plus. And then medium 2. That's a good ways away. You can see that post way back there. That's probably a good 200 feet. These trees are probably about 20 feet from me. And that's probably somewhere around 50 feet. And then that right there is high. High is 2,500 lumens, I believe. And then turbo is a double click. And that is supposed to be 8,000 lumens. It's pretty bright. I don't know, I've read some reviewers saying it doesn't look like 8,000. It's kind of hard to say, I don't test them, but it is pretty bright. You'll notice a step down here in about 23 seconds. There it goes. It's not heated temperature step down, it's a time step down, so. And then when it steps down, I think it drops back down to the 2,500 lumens. So that's some beam shots. It also has strobe, SOS, beacon, which is like an airplane beacon. And then this is supposed to let you know how your battery's doing. So I believe that they should be fully charged. I'm using Orbitronics 3500 milliamp batteries, unprotected, and it has to be a button top for this particular light. Unprotected button top, high drain batteries. I got them on Amazon for 28 bucks for 2 of them. And it takes 3, so you have to buy 4. So that's your beam shots. And then turbo. And what is cool about the light is if you're on turbo and it steps down, you can just turn it off turbo and then turn it right back on and go right back into turbo, and it does another 23 seconds, so it resets it. But that's your beam shots with the woods. Low, medium 1, medium 2, high, and then turbo. That's the Manker MK34. I mean, they're really not a bad light at all for the price. It's reaching the top of those trees really easily. Check it out on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. But if you want a good light for hiking, going out in the woods, I suggest something with a wall of light as opposed to something that throws. I find it's better. Anyway, it's Trails of the Smokies, just a quick flashlight review.